We're going to learn how to set formatting and editing restrictions. Sometimes you need to prevent others from changing and formatting the contents of your documents. And in order to do that, you can set formatting and editing restrictions. Now to do that, you go to your Developer tab. And by default, your Developer tab is not displayed. In order to display it, you go to File, Options, Customize Ribbon, and you tick the Developer box. Then you select OK, and it brings up your Developer tab. So again, you go to File, Options, Customize Ribbon, and you tick the Developer tab box, and then you select OK. So we're going to go to the Developer tab, and we're going to select Restrict Editing and the Protect group. Now it brings up a Restrict Editing task pane. So the first option is Formatting Restrictions. It's limit formatting to a selection of styles. So I'm going to tick that box, and then I'm going to select Settings. So this is going to bring up a list of all the styles that are allowed. You can select all of them, or you can select the None button, and then you can select which styles are allowed. I'm going to show you how to just enforce the body text style. Now you have other options to allow auto format to override formatting restrictions. So I'm not going to tick that. To block theme or scheme switching, I'm going to tick that. And block quick style set switching, I'm going to tick that. Then I'm going to select OK. So now it brings up a box saying this document may contain formatting or styles that aren't allowed. Do you want to remove them? I'm going to select No. Now we have editing restrictions. Allow only this type of editing in the document. So I'm going to tick that box. So we can allow only tracked changes. So I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to select Yes, start enforcing protection. Now it's asking for a password. You choose a password. And you select OK. So now I'm going to paste something into the document, and you'll see it has tracked the changes. I'm going to delete. The changes have been tracked. And you'll see that when you go to your Home tab, your formatting options are now grayed out and they are not available. So you can only use the body text style. Now to stop protecting the document, you select Stop Protection, you enter the password. Now I'm going to untick. I'm going to delete these changes. I'm going to accept that change. Now I'm going to show you more editing restriction options. So I'm going to tick this. Now the options are track changes, comments, filling in forms, or no changes. So I'm going to show you how no changes works. You can choose what part of the document you are going to allow a user to amend, and you can choose parts of the document that you aren't going to allow a user to amend. So I'm going to allow them to amend only this sentence. So I'm going to tick everyone on the drop down arrow. You can see the options: Find next region this user can edit, show all regions this user can edit, remove all editing permissions for this user. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to formatting restrictions, and I'm going to change this. I'm going to select heading 1 and then OK. Now it's asking me again, this document may contain formatting or styles that aren't allowed. Do you want to remove them? I'm going to select no. Now I'm going to select yes, start enforcing protection. I'm going to put a password into the document, and then I'm going to select OK. Now you'll see, now I'm trying to type where you'll see my cursor is, and it states at the bottom, this modification is not allowed because the selection is locked. So it's not allowing me to edit this document in that section. But it is allowing me to edit this section. When you go to your Home tab, you'll see that the formatting options are blocked out again, and it's only allowing me to use the heading 1. Now it's giving you a strict editing task pane. I'm going to ask it to show all regions I can edit. So it highlights just the sentence I gave the user permission to edit. Now I'm going to select Stop Protection, type in the password, and then I can change my document accordingly. And that is how you set formatting and editing restrictions in a document.